Hey everyone, Summer here with AstariaSen, and I wanted to do a little tour of my mini 2-foot tree for my tiny home. I'll show you what it looks like as I back up here. It's in the little corner. I normally keep all my clay stuff here, so I have to move my work stuff out, which is why I don't do a lot of work in December, in order for my little 2-foot tree to sit in this corner, which leads this way up those steps to my loft bedroom. But anyways, I wanted to show you what I have. I have basically my Father Winter, Father Christmas. I haven't quite decided what I want to call him here. I did not make him, but I would like to make my own one day, and I'm getting there. My clay stuff is getting to a point where I'm making dolls and stuff, so I will eventually get to a point where I make my own of him. Up here, I have the Yule log that was handmade for me a couple years ago by a fellow YouTuber, Amber. She doesn't do a lot of YouTubing right now. And then here is my Yule goat that I just recently made near my fairy door. This fairy door is always here, like I have it attached pretty much. A little bear with a Christmas tree, the first Christmas card I got this year. And then if you come down here, my parents-in-law, my mother-in-law, gave me these 2 eggs. They're real eggs. They are hand-painted, I believe, by a lady that she knew a long time ago. And they are just precious. I absolutely love them, and I love the energy that comes with them. They are super special. I think they're like goose eggs or something like that. That's the bottom of my tree. It says Merry Christmas on it. And then over here is my gnome that I got from a local shop here in town. She sells Christmas ornaments every year, and unfortunately this is the first year I'm not going to make it. I recently got this actually from Walmart. I saw it. It was sitting in the wrong row even, and I loved it. I don't know which row it came from, but it is a decor of some kind. This, and one other thing, is my husband's contribution to Christmas. He doesn't do Christmas, but we actually own one of these Farmall tractors, and a lady that he was doing some contract work for, her husband used to collect all the ones that they owned, and this thing's like heavy metal, and it moves too. But he collected only the ones he actually owned, and then when he passed, she's just had them sitting there. When she found out my husband actually owned this one, she gave this to him for Christmas, which is really cool. And this is the other thing he contributes, because he's a Marine, and that's the extent of his contribution to anything Christmas, because he just doesn't want to participate in decorating or anything like that. This is a handmade ornament from another polymer clay artist that I follow. Her name is Nico, and I will leave any of the handmade artists on my tree. I will leave a link in my description to where you can follow them. But I just love this little deer, and I love having handmade things on my tree. Absolutely just love it. And then I have, these are handmade crystal beaded ornaments. There's this one. This one I got as a gift from like a Secret Santa, so I don't actually know where that one came from. But this one right here, which is behind was handmade by a fellow artist, Jackie, and she does beautiful work. I absolutely just loved how it looks. It's kind of like a light pink, and then it's got these butterflies on it with the dark, and I just absolutely adore the way that it looks. So it hangs in my tree. Then, of course, I got my fairy star that I made a couple years ago. I love my fairy stars. I want to make more and just have, like, each year have, like, handmade stuff in different ways on my tree. Like, maybe I'll collect a bunch of these handmade snowflakes and just one year have a bunch of snowflakes on my tree. And then one year have a bunch of stars on my tree, you know, stuff like that. All right, moving up. This right here is handmade, but the lady who I got it from I honestly couldn't tell you where. Her name's Joy, but she was local, and I have never seen her since. I saw her one time, and it was like 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago. 2017, way more than 4 years ago then, sorry. 2017 is when I got this. And I just love it, but it's made out of clay and a ornament of some sort. I don't know if she hand painted the ornament or not, but this is actually copyrighted. Her design for this is copyrighted. And then moving up, my grandmother, who is 82, made a couple years ago, took our pictures and made little eggs out of our pictures. They are so cute. My little topper fell off. But we have one of my husband, and I have one of each of my girls. This was, quite a while ago. Both my girls were just barely teens at the time. Yeah, so that's lots of fun. And then over here on this side, as another handmade ornament, I got, it was last year, I believe. I wish people would put their stuff on their work so that I knew where they came from. So unfortunately, I can't tell you where this one came from, but I really love the little fairy on it. It's also clay. And then this is one I handmade. One of the first years I ever did clay ornaments. And this was probably back in 2017 too, I'm betting. I didn't write the date on it because, I was just beginning and not really doing what I should have been doing. And then moving up is going to be Diddy. And Diddy is holding my other fairy star because I don't have anything to hold it up here. And Diddy is doing a fantastic job for me. And he's having lots of fun, if you can't tell. And he's just holding onto the tree because he's got movable legs and arms. So it will move to accommodate whatever I need it to. But he's doing a fantastic job up on my Christmas tree. So yes, this is my tree. And I do have a place for my, sorry, I got to get down here, a place for all of my stockings too, which is up on my big window. I'll have to back up to show you guys. Sorry, give me just a second. I'll move down here so you guys can see my altar. These are the steps I have to go up and down. So this is the altar that I have currently up. I haven't done anything with it yet, but this is way before Yule that I'm showing you. And you won't see it until after Yule. So here are my stockings all hung up in a row. This one is my granddaughter's, and my daughter made it for me. And then I wanted to go more with a cottage fairy core theme. So I got these ones new. Mine is the one in the middle, and then these two are my girls. My husband's is down over here, and then we have the spare ones for extra family members, and then my granddaughters. So that is literally everything. I hope you enjoyed my mini tour and the things that I have on my Christmas tree. Have a very happy holiday. Fairy blessings to you.